Hello folks and welcome to Throwback Thursday, the show where we take a look back at previous matches from the United Wrestling Network's vast video archive. I'm your host, D-Man Dan Parker, and today we're bringing it back to episode 70 of NWA Championship Wrestling from Hollywood, where it was Famous B looking to get a shot at Scorpio Sky's United Wrestling Network television title.
Tell you what, now we're talking, TK. James Morgan, now we're talking. We got the TV champ, Scorpio Sky, Big Duke, and well, who's this he got with him?
Well, it looks like one of the new agents has already signed on board. That's Christian Cole. Man, his team's getting bigger and bigger.
Yeah, the entourage growing, as is the length of his championship reign.
I'll tell you what, Scorpio Sky, not just a great athlete, guys, but clearly a great businessman, because he is investing in the brand of Scorpio Sky. And I'll tell you what, I'm a fan.
Wait a second. Before we get to the business at hand, I have a little something to address. Willie Mack. Willie, you've been out here whining and crying about how you want a title match, how you want a rematch, like you're something special. But let me ask you something, Willie. You don't think Peter Avalon wants a rematch? You don't think Ray Rosas wants a rematch? Willie, face reality. I beat you. It's nothing to be ashamed about. I beat everybody. So what you have to do, Willie, is exactly what I told you you have to do. Get back in line, climb your way to the top, and I'll be glad to get you in this ring and beat you once again. Now, you know, signing a big-time contract, endorsement deals, television appearances, all this stuff that's coming my way, I can't take full credit for. It takes a great team. And I'm not just talking about my strength and conditioning coach, Big Duke. I'm talking about the guy that did all the negotiations with NWA Hollywood, with KDOC, and got me the perfect deal, got me everything I asked for. The #1 guy on my team. You are speaking to the greatest athlete in sports today. Let me introduce you all to my power agent, Mr. Christian Cole. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Scorpio Sky experience.
Hold on here, Famous B making his way through the curtain here in Glendale Studios in Hollywood. And again, guys, the Scorpio Sky experience. I preferred the Scorpio Sky experience when he was getting in the ring, putting on some of the greatest matches we've had in this program. Not talking, but performing.
He can still go in there and put the biggest matches together ever. Best fights, best matches ever. He's on the right track to the top. Look, he already has the belt. He already has an entourage. What else does he need?
Well, when's the last time you ever heard an audience here on NWA Championship Wrestling from Hollywood chant boring when Scorpio Sky was anywhere near the ring? That tells me that they don't appreciate his new attitude.
I'll tell you what it tells me, TK. It tells me they're a little disrespectful of the champ. Come on.
Yeah. Scorpio Sky. What's gotten into you, man? You're not the same Scorpio Sky that I once knew. Oh, no, you're not. You're not the humble Scorpio Sky that I once knew. No. You're running around here. You got yourself back up. Yeah. You're a trainer, huh? Yeah, you're a trainer. I don't buy it. Not for 1 minute. And not to mention how you've been ducking Willie Mack. Huh? Yeah. You've been ducking him. Let's just face it. You've been ducking Willie Mack. You say you've beaten everybody. You look like you're dressed to compete. So you know what I say? Yeah. I say me and you tonight for that international television championship. Yeah. What do you say?
I'd be happy to answer that question for you, Famous B. You see, as Scorpio Sky's power agent, I make all the decisions that's gonna take him to the top where he already resides. Tonight we had a match scheduled against a man who was going to make his, well, long-awaited return here to NWA Hollywood. But you want a title shot so bad? Yeah, you do. You know what? I hear you're a good athlete. We're willing to give you a shot. So instead, Sky, take the night off, babe. Okay? I got you, babe. Take the night off.
Hey.
Yeah? Yeah. Instead, we want you to prove yourself right here in front of all these idiots here in Glendale. And instead, why don't you face them? And if you win, we'll give you that title shot. Prove yourself against this man.
Wow, high stakes matchup here for Famous B, and no, he can't be.
Oh, wait a minute. Hey, what's that smell?
Wait a second.
No!
Straight from the backwoods.
His opponent, the Manimal.
You gotta be kidding me.
The Manimal is back, and so is the Bone. And he's got a bone to pick with Famous B apparently now.
No kidding. I mean, now a lot's on the line in this match right now. Can you imagine the Manimal going up against Scorpio Sky?
Well, I'll tell you what, guys. You want to talk about great men in the NWA, you talk about Christian Cole. He is an opportunity maker. That's what he is.
Yeah, he is.
Well, an opportunity nonetheless here for Famous B. If he can get by the Manimal, he'll earn a future shot at the television title. And that's a tall order. He's in there with this beast-like Manimal. But again, really get down to the bottom of the line. Turned him inside out with a clothesline. Guys, it was just a way for, hold on, here's the cover by the Manimal trying to pick up his first win. Really, it was just a way for Scorpio Sky to step aside and avoid competition yet again.
TK, what are you talking about? Did you listen to what happened? Christian Cole gave opportunity, gave a chance, gave a potential title shot. Step aside, Scorpio Sky, he's a fighter. He'll take on anybody. Come on.
He's a fighter who was scheduled to be in action against the Manimal, and he is not in action against the Manimal thanks to his slimy, slippery power agent, Christian Cole.
But I'll tell you what he is doing and how lucky we are. We still get to be a part of the Scorpio Sky experience because he is staying here at ringside to watch.
I feel it.
I'm sure you all feel very lucky at home, folks, watching on here in KDOC. But right now, a lot on the line for Famous B, but it's not looking good. Not much light at the end of the tunnel right now as the Manimal scoops him, slams him down. Been a long time since we've seen the Manimal in action, and he is impressive here. Big splash. Oh, you're not going to beat Famous B with a cover like that, though.
Famous B is an incredible athlete, and he has an unbelievable opportunity right here tonight. Defeat the Manimal, and he will earn a shot against Scorpio Sky. I mean, unbelievable opportunity for that young man, Famous B.
I have to ask you this, guys. Is Manimal wearing shoes, or is it just that dirty?
Little black on the bare feet there of the Manimal. Manimal now with this side headlock into the rear chin lock, trying to wear down Famous B, and I don't really know if I can give credit to the Manimal for sound strategy. I don't know if he's got much of a brain rattling around in that head, but it is a good move to try and slow down Famous B.
Well, Manimal defines the term unorthodox style.
Oh, no.
Bad view there for Famous B, under the loincloth.
And for us, too.
Indeed, uh-oh. Again, wow, look at that. The bridge.
Oh, what a shot by B. Kicks him right in the back of the head. That's the agility, that's the athleticism we talk about. We talk about how talented this young guy is.
Famous B was out the back door. Not too hard to confuse the Manimal. Famous B did that into the crossbody. Only the count of 2. James, the Manimal, very powerful. Hard to keep him down for the 1, 2, 3.
Well, Famous B better be careful. He might kick some sense into the Manimal there.
Famous B, a lot of inspiration in this matchup as the reigning defending, well, not defending tonight, television champion Scorpio Sky and his entourage looking on. Is he looking at a future challenger here in Famous B?
And let me tell you, TK, you got Christian Cole on the outside. He's still hoping Scorpio Sky. It looked like he was on the phone there talking. I think he's making more business deals for this guy. Unbelievable.
No! This time, takes him down with the missile drop kick. Took quite an effort to get the big man off his feet. And Famous B's gonna have to capitalize on this, going up top.
If that's so smart, you think that's a smart idea?
Oh, way up in the flashing lights of Hollywood. Famous B, he'll make you famous. Hits the leg and he gets him.
Guess it was.
Wow, Famous B had a big hurdle in his way and wait up. What is this all about? Oh, Big Duke with the big boot and lays out Famous B right after he'd won the matchup. You gotta be kidding me.
Big Duke, I guess, sending a message to Famous B.
Oh man, Big Duke now takes him up. That's not a power cling by the strength and conditioning coach there. It was a power bomb. Wow.
Wow. Turns out you won your match, huh, babe? Good job. Good job. So, you know what? We're going to make good on our promise. We're going to give you that title shot. Okay? Sounds good, babe? Gonna do it. Gonna do it right now.
Oh, there it is! Here he is! This Scorpio Sky experience!
Wow, talk about opportunistic. The loophole here by the agent. They said they'd give him a shot. They hadn't mandated when or where, but it's going to happen right now. And Famous B, he just nodded his head. Chris Massey said, can you go? Do you want it? Of course he does. But how can he compete with a fresh Scorpio Sky at this point?
Listen, TK, when opportunity knocks, you answer the door. And that's what Famous B's doing. An opportunity was given to him by Christian Cole. What a generous, kind man he is, and what a great agent he is. What a coup that is for Sky. Oh, near fall there, only gets 2 on Famous B.
You can catch all of wrestling's biggest stars on Championship Wrestling from Hollywood.
And you can put a $sign on that.
Tune in and stay up to date on all the latest stories and action on America's fastest growing wrestling program.
Get ready for the fight of your life.
Championship Wrestling from Hollywood. Check your local listings for time and channel or catch us online on Fight TV.
Scorpio Sky looking for the ace of spades. Famous B countered out of it. B rolls him up.
What a pinning combination, yes! No, almost history made again!
Unbelievable action here between Famous B and Scorpio Sky. TV title on the line.
This impromptu television title matchup. We didn't think Famous B would be in any condition to compete, but where is he finding this from? Digging down deep, and he's got control of the champ right now.
Yes, I gotta make a point though. Scorpio Sky, thanks to all the strength and conditioning, hasn't even broken a sweat yet.
You got that right, James. I mean, Big Duke has got Scorpio Sky in great shape. In fact, James, I've been talking to Big Duke, talking shop. He's got some great tips, definitely even helped my workouts.
Wow, a lot of spring in the step of Sky on the leapfrog, but equally by Famous B, who catches him with a drop kick. You might say that Scorpio Sky hasn't broken a sweat. I'll tell you what, here's the cover. Christian Cole and Big Duke are certainly sweating on the outside right now. Christian Cole might have opened his mouth prematurely.
Christian Cole knows exactly what he's doing, TK. He is a mastermind negotiator. That's why Scorpio Sky has the highest paying contract in NWA Championship Wrestling from Hollywood, because of the mastermind, because of the brain of Christian Cole.
Well, I think that contract's going to have a few less zeros as soon as he loses that title, and he might do it tonight in this impromptu matchup. Scorpio's got German suplex into the corner, nowhere to go, but down for Famous B.
What an unbelievable maneuver by Scorpio Sky and Famous B. Do you really think that Famous B can get up after a move like that?
No way at all. Don't even think about that.
Well, it might be the beginning of the end here. An inspirational effort here by Famous B. The crowd certainly behind him. They want to see history made, but that move was devastating. The equilibrium affected here in Scorpio Sky now. Gonna try and just devastate his opponent more with that backbreaker.
Now look at Famous B now, you're right, being grounded by Scorpio Sky. That's great strategy. Sky goes for the cover, just gets a 2 count.
Listen to the great crowd here. Glendale Studios urging on Famous B. They want to see him do what seems to be the impossible. Teardrop suplex. Had him hooked. Now into the corner. Is that going to be enough to put away the game challenger? No.
And you know, this is why Christian Cole gave Famous B this title shot, because Famous B is a great athlete. He's a great competitor. He is a top-level professional wrestler. And Christian Cole wants to make sure that his man, Scorpio Sky, stays sharp, that he's challenged.
Sky's got him all tied up here, James. Again, doesn't want Famous B to cut loose here and have an opportunity to catch him with something quick. Wants to keep him close.
If he starts tapping his hand on the mat a little faster, he's going to tap out.
Crowd again comes to life. Ooh, what a matchup that we never thought we'd see tonight. Famous B somehow hanging in there, but whoa! Thought it was going to be a overhead belly-to-belly throw, but a nice counter by Famous B, who comes up with a swinging neck breaker. But that might have been last ditch there, Jeff. Not able to make the cover.
Definitely a desperation move, TK, and you can see Big Duke and Christian Cole on the outside talking to their man Scorpio Sky, getting him pumped, getting in his mind. You know, competition, a lot of it's so psychological. You got to be always ready to go, and that's what Scorpio Sky is. Both men up to their feet. Now, here we go.
These two men now trading the television title, the NWA International Television title, hanging in the balance. Up spin kick by Famous B. He caught the champ, flush with that one. And now, wow, what a leg lariat. Where is this kid getting this from? It's unbelievable.
Scorpio Sky better watch out, or else it's going to be flashing lights, and we may have a new TV champion. I emphasize may. I emphasize may.
Yeah, I wouldn't go that far. I wouldn't go that far.
Now the lights might be out. Oh, he flipped through. Flashing lights indeed. Right on the mush. New champion to be crowned. Famous B can only roll into the cover. When he does, hook of the leg. No, not yet.
Scorpio Sky hanging on. TKO, you love it. Scorpio Sky, we're part of it. The Scorpio Sky experience. Breathe it in. Feel it. It's happening right now.
One thing I can tell you is Christian Cole can go and make that next title defense, because I have a feeling Famous B, he's going to feel the experience right now.
He might not be asking for a title defense. He might be setting up a rematch to try and win the title back if Famous B has his way. Scorpio Sky, the champ, to me looks like he's just holding on for dear life here. Can he hold on to the title?
Well, time will tell, but I'll tell you what, TK. Famous B, you know, he looks like that match with the Manimal now kind of catching up to him.
Wow, what a shot there by the champion. That pinpoint knee strike, now into the cover. Champion retains. No! Something left in the tank of Famous B.
How is Famous B kicking out of these maneuvers? Unbelievable.
He must be high on Sharpies after signing all those autographs earlier before the show, but my goodness, what is he thinking?
Oh, that fuel gauge light has been on. It's been blinking for a long time, but somehow that motor of Famous B keeps running and running and running. Both men now out to the apron. What's Sky looking for?
Is he looking for the ace of spades on the ring apron?
Come on. B, though, back to the inside, counters beautifully there. Scorpio Sky now out to the outside. Does Famous B have enough left to fly here, James?
He better not, watch out, Sky!
Oh, up and over, but Sky out of there. And now Sky's turn to fly. Oh, B caught him! B caught him! He's out! The champ is out, he's not moving! We are one senton away from a new television championship. Champion, can he hit it? Can he connect? Off the top! No! Countered to the knees!
So smart, so smart!
Oh, folks, this match will leave you breathless. And we had no idea that it was even going to take place tonight. The counter by Sky, the knee. He's got something up his sleeve, and it's an ace of spades. Center of the ring, shoots the cover. Oh, and the champion retains.
Here's your winner, and still international television champion, Scorpio Sky!
Well, I'll tell you what, TK, that was a nerve-wracking experience. Scorpio Sky nearly losing the TV title to Famous B, but big props to Famous B. What an incredible matchup. What an incredible showing by Famous B, but once again, it has to be said, your champion, Scorpio Sky.
Scorpio Sky holding the gold high. Yeah, as you mentioned, almost a real bad experience for Sky here tonight. Christian Cole putting the title on the line. Scorpio Sky defends, but my goodness, did the stock ever rise for Famous B tonight? He had to turn a lot of heads.
Wow, it's easy to see why Scorpio Sky is one of the best to ever lace his boots up in a United Wrestling Network ring. I'm your host, D-Man Dan Parker, and we will see you next week for some more Throwback Thursday.
My name is Jamie Iovine, and this, of course, is the modern-day god, the Adonis, Achilles himself, Royce Isaacs. And you can watch us anytime you want, of course, on Championship Wrestling from Hollywood.
Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and most of all, you can put a $ sign on that.